Good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you may be, whatever time it may be. This is a video where I'm just going to kind of go over all of the enemies here in the 0.2 version of Ember Knights Early Access. Just because I've seen some people in the Discord questioning what certain enemies are, they haven't seen certain ones pop, things like that. So I hope you guys show some love to the video, I hope you appreciate it, and yeah, see you guys there. Alright, so our first enemy here is the Rackling. The Rackling is a very basic enemy found in Area 1 and is going to be one of the first ones you come across as you start your adventure. Okay, our second enemy here is the Rotworm. You can also see the Champion and the Elite variants. It is a ranged attacker that will also dig underground in order to get away from you. Here we have our Poison Oak, which is a ranged enemy that throws acid bombs that will damage an AoE where you will not be able to go through unless you dodge. Here we have a Rackling Nest, which just spawns Racklings and serves no other purpose. This is a Wormaul, which is known for spinning around the entire map and doing little loop-de-loops until you kill it. The Elite version here also has an ability where it kind of sucks everything in. Here we have a Arachnid, which is a grown-up Rackling, essentially. Just has melee attacks and is the strongest unit in Area 1. Now, I'm sure if you're here for this reason, then you are also interested. Unfortunately, enemy number 10 is not included in the game yet. I know it sucks, but they have confirmed that it is not in the game within the Ember Knights Discord. Here we have the 4 variations of the first mini-boss in the game. We have Guzzle Wound, we have Sanguine Sucker, we have Gust, and we have Plaguebringer, all having their own effects, but mainly just having dash attacks and the ability to bring up tornadoes and shoot poison pools, respectively, to their names. Here we have Skrixazah, the final boss of Area 1, and she has a few attacks. She starts off the fight with a couple melees and then will shoot poison pools as well as very large AoE attacks, and she does summon Racklings and Arachnids like the mother spider she is. Alright, so Frostbite here has 2 variants, one that can just do the melee attacks as you see, and then the second which also blows up as a bomb. So the Snow Witch here, as well as its Elite variant, both are ranged enemies. The Elite also has an ability to teleport. So our Scout here is a true ranged enemy with a bow and arrow. It does have a Frost variant, which only takes 1 hit to kill. They are able to dodge attacks, though. The Chevalier is the first melee unit of Area 2, and these units have a Frost variant as well, and it will start their battle off with a war cry, upping their attack. The Shiver Mage will summon a typhoon-like pool underneath your character, which forces you to move from wherever you're standing. Okay, the Vanguard here has an Elite and a Champion variant as well. These units typically charge at you with their Ice Spear, and it will be shown on the ground with a red line. The higher the tier of enemy, the more charges it gets in a row typically. The Champion Vanguard also comes with an Icicle Spear shot. For the Area 2 mini-bosses, we have the Royal Phalanx, the Phalanx Bros, Blizzard, and Shield Bear. Now, all of these enemies have similar attacks. Phalanx Bros are obviously a gank boss. There's 2 of them in the same room. Royal Phalanx summons flags, which you have to destroy or they will slow you and hurt you. Blizzard just causes ice a lot more, and Shield Bearer does quite a few charges with his shield attack. Now, our boss for Area 2 is Lord Bruma. He is a boss that performs mainly ranged attacks. He has swords that he will shoot at you, as well as dropping blizzards from the sky. He has 3 phases, just like the Area 1 boss, and he summons some of the ice variants of the enemies throughout the fight. Moving on to Area 3, we have the Craven, which will come close to you as a melee enemy, and then will immediately fly down. So here we have the Pox Rat, which shoots gas from its mouth. It also comes with a Putrid Rat, but if you did start playing after the 0.2 update, you will not be able to get the Putrid Rat. That is the purple variant that you will see after you haven't killed the Pox Rat quick enough. Next, we have the Forlorn and its Elite variant. The Forlorn has ranged attacks and is able to dodge attacks as well. It has a purple chaining orb, and it also has a light beam. The Elite variant also is able to fly, shooting a light beam underneath wherever it is flying. The Ephegeist is a standing pool which shoots 3 shots of a ranged attack out of it, and once it is killed, it does drop the skull that stands on the pool, and it will explode. Here we have the Condemned and its Elite variant, which the Condemned is a bit of an assassin-like enemy, very quick and able to throw shards, but mainly goes up close for melee. Next, we have the Weld Wolf, which is a very dangerous creature and the strongest creature in Area 3. It mainly tries to grapple you and then shove you in its mouth. So the aching cage is at a weird spot in the compendium because it is only seen in the final boss fight, and it is responsible for healing the final boss. Alright, and for our mini bosses for Area 3, we have Herald, Beguile, Charlatan, and Mischief. And if you've ever made it to Area 3, you know just how difficult and frustrating these enemies are. They use these purple energy orbs that the Forlorn uses as well, except they're in so many areas and are so hard to get close to, making melee for this fight extremely tough. And our final boss of the early access version so far is the Phantom. This pile of mush of bodies, whatever it may be, will have multiple attacks. It doesn't have any melees. It does shoot those purple locking orbs out just like Herald and its variants. It also shoots a ray out of its 5 rays at a time during stage 2. And then in stage 3, it also gains the ability for a laser beam that is nearly heat-seeking onto your character. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another Ember Knights video. Really appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep pumping out some of these, more informative type videos, especially as the game keeps getting more updates. I know there is an update to come here next week, according to a certain somebody named after, a frog in the Ember Knights Discord. Shout out to you, Kermit. So I look forward to posting another video once we get that update completely released and when we cover all the new things they add. So again, thank you guys so much for all the support. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, guys, bye.